What's going on? It's your boy Lance. Welcome to class. Today is all about the core. We're going to go ahead and start off with bird dogs. Knees right under the hips, hands right under the shoulders. Starting to warm the body up, especially the backside. So as you extend, keep the belly button tight. Keep the hips as level as humanly possible. We're holding each stretch for 5 seconds. How stable can you be? We have a total of 10. So today is a progressive flow ladder. Something I've been playing with on my own lately. So once you've finished your 10 bird dogs, take a quick break, about 15 seconds. And when you are ready, we're gonna line the elbows right under the shoulders and get set up for low plank. I like to keep my palms nice and open against the mat. Wanna really tuck that tailbone and shift yourself forward. So even if a regular plank is easy for you, just by making the shift of tailbone tucking, shifting my body weight forward, trying to squeeze everything in as tight as possible, it's okay if you're shaking. We're still holding this. This is 30 seconds. Good work, good work. Again, 15-second break. This is just our warm-up. We're moving into mini hip circles, little hip circles. So we're just kind of fleshing out the hips a little bit. We're gonna do 10 light circles each direction, each leg. So I'm starting off going backwards, moving to the side, and coming back in front just a little bit. Even though this is a light movement, you can still feel a little mini pump happening in the glutes. Still focus on keeping your hips level, belly button tucked up towards the sky. Once you finish 10 on one side in each direction, go ahead and switch sides. Movement is part of life. It doesn't matter what you're doing. We have bodies that are designed to move. Our ancestors moved. So for us to stop moving all of a sudden just because we have technology at our grasp doesn't mean that we need to stop. All right, so go ahead, take your break, about 30 seconds. We're gonna come back to the top. Bird dogs again with a little bit of a modification. Now, as we go through this circuit, if you need to stay at the first or second modification, please feel free to do that. Meet yourself where you are today. When you are ready, go ahead and get set back up. For bird dogs, we're gonna extend as far as you can and crunch in the middle. So I want you to, again, to really focus on how far can you stretch your foot behind you and your fingers in front of you. How much separation can we get between those vertebrae? Good, crunching down the middle. As you crunch down the middle, moving through that peanut butter, moving through that almond butter. There you go. We're doing 5 on each side, stretch and crunch. If you lost count, it's okay. Follow your breath, have fun. This flow is meant to get you into a zone. This flow is meant to get you moving in all different directions. Very nice, very nice. Now we're gonna take about 20 seconds off, give or take a second or two. If you need more time, please take it. Our next move from the low plank that we just did from the forearms, we're now gonna move into shoulder tap. So from that high push-up plank, I'm tucking my tailbone, core is tight, and I'm touching my shoulder, trying again to move my hips as little as possible. It's not about perfection, it's about doing the best that you can. I know that sounds really corny, but it's so true. If you've seen anyone do shoulder taps before, sometimes people go really fast, and that's fine, especially if you're going really, really high rep. But we're doing 20 taps, so I want you to be very intentional. Maybe even grab the back of your shoulder, palm your shoulder. Once you finish 20 taps total, we're gonna go ahead, take a quick breather. So all I'm doing is from my hands and knees position, bringing my knee directly to the side. As I move my knee to the side, I'm opening that hip, opening that right groin. But again, keeping my hips at the same time as level as possible. So I'm really working on the strength aspect, the control aspect of my mobility. The more stable your core is, the more freely you can move your limbs. The more freely you can control your body. So 8 on each side. If you get to a point where it's like, wow, these were tough for 8, and you see that I'm moving intentionally, I hope you're doing the same. If you're moving intentionally and fire hydrants was really, really tough for you, I want you to double back on the 3rd set. So we're gonna go ahead and take a nice break. At least 30 seconds off, maybe even up to 45 seconds. So you went through 2 variations of each exercise. So now we're going into our 3rd variation, the more advanced level. The first thing we're gonna work on is our beast dogs. This is from hands and knees position. And the way I like to get lined up is I kind of bring my elbows down to the floor, knees touch, straighten out from there, tuck the toes, belly button in tight, and I'm floating the knees 1 inch off of the floor. From this position, I'm working on my bird dogs. I know that seems crazy. It doesn't matter how far you extend. This is almost guaranteed to be new for you. It was new for me actually today. I knew it was a move, I've just never really played with it before. So again, don't take yourself too seriously. It's about movement, it's about getting lost, it's about dynamic meditation. Doesn't matter if you're by yourself or with other people. I want you to try to do at least 3 on each side, if not 4 or 5 on each side with this. Do the best you can. If you have to come down onto your knees in between, that's fine. But I want you to challenge yourself. Good work. Take a break once you're done. Very, very good. That's no cakewalk. And again, if you're doing bird dog crunches or even just bird dogs, I love it because you're moving your body. Okay. So take up to 30 seconds in between. We have planks back onto the forearms with a reach and pull dynamic we're gonna work on. So once you've gotten all reoxygenated, go ahead and bring yourself into that plank. Tuck thy tailbone, lift thy belly button towards the spine. Make sure we're nice and stable. Reach and pull. Yes. I want you to reach out as if you're grabbing something, pull it. Again, focus on keeping your hips level. It's okay if there's a little twist. Keep practicing this, and you'll see in no time you'll be flying through this thing with flying colors, and then we can go into more advanced work from there. All right, so moving on to our last, but definitely not least, piece. Full hip circles. So yeah, keep in mind your wrists. If you need to roll those puppies out, please do so. Take your time. If and when you are ready, hands and knees position, full hip circles. I'm bringing my heel to the sky, out into that fire hydrant. full circle back around. Nice and fluid with it. You can even go ahead after the fire hydrant part, you can go ahead and touch that elbow. We have 8 on each side. Fluid, in control. Knocking out any kinks in the armor here. This is foundational work. This kind of strength will allow you to lift stronger, will allow you to play sports longer and at a higher level. It'll help you in all the dad movements that you have going on. It'll help you just feel good in everyday life. It'll help you feel better in your clothes. It all starts in the center. It all starts in the core. Working from the inside out, even on the physical level. Core, and then we extend out. Finish strong. 8 on each side. Good work, good work. Repeat this anytime you want to challenge, anytime you want to warm up, anytime you want to switch it up. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.